Now, this week, Nottingham Forest lost a true great of the club. John Robertson's unrivaled talent and unwavering devotion to Forest will never be forgotten. Without John, the two greatest structures of our sports so far may have never been given. Our forces will just tell the first and all the other. The series of the United States as well as our greatest. Rest in peace, my brother.
He goes left-hand side for Williams, and now Hudson-Odoi. First chance to run against Nunez down the left-hand side for Forest. Checks out onto his right foot. Goes over the cross.
Oh, wow.
No takers. Went right through the 6-yard box, and Gibbs White and Jesus were so close to getting a touch, and both of them were unmarked, and neither could get a touch. What a cross from Hudson-Odoi. And I think they were probably both onside. Hutchinson was there as well. He might have been offside. But if either of the first two, Jesus or Gibbs White, had got a touch, then surely Forest would have been ahead. Lovely cross from Hudson-Odoi. Two of them gambling. Milenkovic for Savona. It is 0-0. Oops. Savona tries to send it back to his goalkeeper and hits Ryan Cherky. I'm not sure what he was... I beg his pardon, it's Reinders. This ball is played quickly into the penalty area for a little floating lob towards goal. Was it a defender who
referee's guessing
touched that?
Sure,
referee hasn't got a clue. As the ball was sent down the inside left channel, it was an opportunity for Cherky to send the ball towards goal. He never quite got hold of it. It might have been Milenkovic who got a foot in to sort of lob it over his own crossbar at a stretch.
Should have just smack it.
I think so. A poor pass from Murillo now. This is Cherky finding Haaland inside the penalty area. Good block, Nikola Milenkovic. First real sniff that Erling Haaland has had. I think it's only probably his second touch of the ball. The first was a moment ago on the edge of his own penalty area. And he tried to shoot back across the face of goal, and Milenkovic was there to block.
Yeah, concentration, mentioned it 10 minutes ago, and it's perfectly that the big Serbian.
Over it, Anderson lays it short down the right-hand side for Hutchinson. Hutchinson onto his left foot to curl over the cross. It is a good ball, but it's well defended. Then a missed kick, falls for Dominguez to lob one towards goal, and right over the crossbar. It just dipped a little bit, looked as if it was going to go miles over, and it dipped. But Donnarumma would have had it covered as it went over his crossbar. A little outside of the boot stab from Nico towards Jesus, who gets up, wins a beautiful header again against Guardiola, and it's straight down to Hutchinson, who's running to the penalty area. Savona on the overlap, low ball in, cleared by Guardiola, and out for a Forest corner. Looking inspired, Jesus, at the moment.
Just a couple of minutes, just 2 instances, you just see someone who's really good in there for his size. Timed the header perfectly, headed it down towards Hutchinson on the right wing. He ducked inside.
Here's Foden turning, trying to get away from Anderson. Anderson holds him up enough. He has to go wide right. Rolled back towards Foden. That's a little bit of space for Foden. Into the penalty area it goes for Reinders. Good challenge from Murillo. And then back it goes towards the edge of the box. That's blocked again, the shot, this time by Williams. Lofted in again. Williams gets across ahead of Bernardo Silva. It's a yellow card offences. It doesn't matter if you got the first one wrong. It doesn't give the player then the right to go and commit another yellow card offence. Here's City trying to find some spaces. Oh, they've got Reinders through. Reinders down the inside left channel, turns and scores. He suddenly appeared from nowhere, Tijani Reinders. Inside left channel, about a couple of yards out from the corner of the 6-yard box, and he swiveled and put it low into the net. And for all Forest, excellent defending, and they're covering and they're blocking throughout the course of the first half. City's first attack sees them go in front, early in the second, and it's Tijani Reinders who pops up inside the penalty area, unmarked. He was played through nicely, well-timed run. He got beyond Milenkovic when he was played in by Ryan Cherki, and then he turned and put it under the body of the goalkeeper, and City lead 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's a typical City goal.
Savona down the right-hand side, cleared away from Gibbs-White by Gvardiol, and City are coming forward again here. This is Cherki, and he's got away from Murillo, and he's running against Nico Williams in the penalty area, and a fine save from John, diving away to his left at his near post, and touched it, I think, onto the post, and then wide it went, but it was a good fingertip save from John Victor. Forest sleeping at the start of this second half, and Manchester City almost capitalising left wing for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, little ball back in field towards Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White, little ball down the inside left channel now for Jesus, who feeds it.
Yes!
And Omari Hutchinson fires it in! What a goal from Forest! Morgan Gibbs-White and Callum Hudson-Odoi involved in the creativity. And then Igor Jesus fires over the cross back post for Omari Hutchinson to meet it on the half volley and side-foot home his first Forest goal. It's against Manchester City, it's out the Trent end, and a move that started on the edge of Forest's own penalty area ends with the ball in Manchester City's net. Forest 1, City 1, 9 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, it all starts from the goal scored from Man City 2-3 minutes ago. Reinders going for a shot, losing the ball, and from there Gibbs-White to Hudson-Odoi, move the ball down the pitch. Lovely reverse pass from Gibbs-White into the channel for Igor Jesus. I think actually in commentary I shouted the back post because you'd see where I was from. That was the pass he had to make. Near post was shut off, but the back post was Omari Hutchinson. No one
Hutchinson with touches. Then Gibbs-White pings the ball away towards the right wing. This is Savona. Savona taking on O'Reilly. Goes past him. O'Reilly on a yellow card, remember, has to get back and hold him up without fouling him. Savona turns again. Lovely cross. Jesus controls, turns, and as he hits the shot on the turn, it's deflected over the crossbar, and Forest have a corner.
Yeah, great energy from Savona on the right wing there. Took on Nico O'Reilly, who's no slouch himself, just went on and on and on, came back and then checked and then went back around again to get to the byline, got there eventually, ball in the box. I think right behind Igor Jesus was Nico Dominguez for a possible volley, but he got in the way, Jesus, a swivel on his shot.
Still got it near the corner of the box, lays it back for Anderson to cross, looking for Jesus. Nunes heads it away, comes out for Gibbs-White, back heel to Williams, who curls on, saved by the goalkeeper, and Savona running onto it from an angle, fires it over the crossbar, parried out by Donnarumma. From Williams' first effort, as he just tried to curl it low into the corner right-footed. Donnarumma went down to his left to save, parried it out, and from an angle Savona off balance a little bit as well,
the
in
crowd
getting rid of that. And here's Nico again into Bernardo Silva's feet, and then sent forward towards Foden in the penalty area.
Save.
Oh, good save! Down low to his left from John Victor, who celebrates by clenching his fists. Well, he might. Great save. City weaving patterns down the inside left again. And corner. This time from the right-hand side for City. Phil Foden going to take it. Left-footed. In swinging corner. Still 1-1. Just over 7 to go. High this towards the back post. Gvardiol nods it down. Cherki shoots, and it's in. Ryan Cherki scores. It's a set play from Manchester City, which they worked on, and they messed it up from the last corner. But Forest are furious about something. Forest are chasing the referee around, suggesting that VAR needs to have a look at something. But that's a well-worked set piece from Manchester City. It was deep beyond the back.